What's Christmas without pepper pot, guys? Let's go make it. So we have some meat here today. I am using beef, some cow heel or cow feet. I'm also using some cow face. This year I am not using no pork at all, but I will leave a link in the description box as to how to make pepper pot with pork from my previous videos. Alright, so all this meat has come from one cow. I washed it thoroughly like 3 or 4 times, and this is the final process of washing. So what I'm going to do is use some tap water and fill the bowls. Then I'm going to go right ahead and I'm going to add some salt. Once I add salt, I'm going to use some vinegar, because you know we need our meat to be very clean. When you're making pepper pot, you have to be extremely careful how you are preparing your meat. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to squeeze a lot of lime juice into these bowls. And then you want them to soak for like 1 hour, guys. And pepper pot is a Guyanese thing, guys. It was being introduced to us by the Amerindians. Alright? Soak them well. And after 1 hour of soaking, I did wash them properly. And then I'm going to place all the meat into one bowl. Again, I'm going to say I'm not scared to cook them together, because I know they're going to cook evenly because they're from one cow. I didn't buy separate meat. And these are the ingredients. It's just simple ingredients that we need, which is our Pomeroon Casareep. And I can assure you that this is one of the best Casareeps. At least when I taste it, it didn't taste like burnt sugar. Alright, and as a Guyanese girl, I can tell you a good Casareep. Some salt and lots of spices. Star Anise is one of the main things. Orange peel, cloves. If you don't have cinnamon sticks, use spice sticks. Lots of freshly picked Guyana thyme. This is the key to making pepper pot. You can also use the dry one. I do not like the dry herb. I just believe in getting that full aroma from a freshly picked green seasoning. Alright, lots of grated garlic. So check the description box below for all ingredients and measurements. So now I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of salt. I'm going to put like 1 tablespoon of allspice, because I love spices in my pepper pot, guys. Throw that allspice in there. Then I'm going to release all of this there. Now when it comes to seasoning, I am going to boil my pepper pot with the seasonings and all the stems. That's alright, I'm going to remove them as I cook. Once I do that, I'm going to add some grated ginger, which I didn't show you because I had my ginger freezing. Mix it up well, and there you go. So as you can see in this pot, it's over medium heat, no oil, no water. I'm going to place my meat into this pot. Look at it carefully, guys. And the best pepper pot is when you do it this way. Some people say when you put a dirty spoon into your pepper pot, it spoils. Who wants to put a dirty spoon? But that's not the issue here. Your pepper pot spoils because you just put it into the pot, pour your Casareep, and you boil away with all that bloody water. And that's not what we want here. So we are going to put everything into here, cover the pot, and let it cook down until all that bloody water evaporates. This is a nice, clean, unique, and oh my gosh, delicious pepper pot when you're done. Stir it up, making sure that there is no liquid leaf at the bottom of the pot and that the meat is not sticking to the pot. Use this method, guys, and tell me about it later. I did boil some water, and anytime you're cooking, always use hot water to help to speed up the process. Normal tap water is going to not gonna work. your meat is going to take a longer time to cook. As you can see, as I pour the hot water, it keeps boiling. Give it a stir, making sure that everything is stirred up. The meat is not sticking to the bottom of the pot. And if you have bay leaf, you can add some in here too. All right, and there are different versions of pepper pot. Some people make beef pepper pot if they don't use pork. Some people don't use beef at all. They make chicken pepper pot. And I don't know, but this is my version. I'm going to pour this whole bottle of my Casareep into this pepper pot meat here. And once you pour the Casareep, you're going to see a nice light brown color. Do not panic. Pepper pot is usually a dark finished product. All right, so I'm going to stir it up, and don't you panic. This pepper pot is going to be cooking for 3 straight days, cooking 1 hour per day. And as the pepper pot keeps cooking and being left to cover and sit, the meat starts to absorb all the darkness from the juice, and you're going to see the changes in color. So I'm going to cover this pot. Make sure you taste and let this cook for 1 hour. After 1 hour of cooking, this is what it looks like. As you can see, it starts to darken up. I'm going to give it a nice little stir. Make sure that the meat doesn't stick to the bottom of the pot. Turn it off. At this time, you can smell it, guys. Packed with flavor. Turn the heat off. Cover the pot. And let this sit on the stove until the next day. This is how I do my pepper pot. All right. So it's the 3rd day now. I did boil it yesterday. And as you can see, this is the real deal. It gets darker. The meat falls off the bone. I'm going to remove those stems. Don't panic. All right. And that's how you do it. I've made my pepper pot way in advance just to show you guys. You can use it with some bread, even some white rice. So at this time, I'm going to cover it again. Let it sit until I'm ready to serve. And here you have it, guys. Our pepper pot is ready. So tasty and nice. So go give it a try. Don't you forget to subscribe and share my video. Happy holidays again. Enjoy. I'll see you with my black cake video.